So the task 3, next task, it is nothing but spanning tree algorithm. I think already in the module 2 we have studied about the spanning tree. So the procedure, I think just I will recall the procedure. First step, you have to identify the root bridge, which contains lowest bridge. So next, you have to find out the respective designated bridge and port. Then you have to find the respective designated bridge. Then you have to find out the root bridge to each and every. So how will you find that? Which contains we have to find out we have to calculate the respective total cost. Then which contains the lowest cost ID. Then we are selecting that as the respective designated bridge. Then next we have to find the designated port for the each and every line with respect to the root bridge. The same thing we are going to calculate the cost, that is the path cost. So which contains the lowest, it is nothing but other respect designated the port bridge. If tie is happening, we are going to select with the lowest the bridge ID as the designated bridge and port. The same thing we are going to analyze using the nets. So already uploaded the respective materials in the Vita, that is the PDF in the evaluation part. Then the Word document in the post page. Kindly you can refer it. So this class, I will give the small example, the spanning tree, how we are going to find out the blog post on this thing. Then so you have to do the actual task.
Sir, you're muted.
Yeah. So first, we will see the small, the sample example for spanning tree. So after that, we'll go for an actual task. So let us assume maybe with four bridge. Let us assume the sample task spanning tree with the four bridge. So bridge one, bridge two, bridge three, bridge four. So let us consider, we are connecting all the these things with the 6 LANs or 5 LANs, for example, 5 LAN. So LAN 1, it is connected between B1 to B2. LAN 2, which is connected between B2 to B4. LAN 3, let us assume, which is connected to B3, B4. LAN 4, let us assume, it is connected between B1, B3. LAN 5, let us assume, it is connected like this diagonally. Then to analyze, to check the respective performance, we need few nodes. Let us assume node 1 is connected in LAN 1. There is no node in LAN 4. So let us consider in a LAN 3, node 2 is connected. Maybe in a LAN 2, node 3 is connected. Then similarly, let us assume L1, L3, L5 are gigabit Ethernet. L2, L4 fast Ethernet. Let us assume L1, L3, L5 are gigabit Ethernets, and L2, L4 are the fast Ethernets. So I think even in our regular that CAT, even that DA assignment, we have seen the few example with the respective the priority plus the MAC address. Priority plus MAC address. You will see that example. If we see that in a DA, so here that this bridge is the priority is 327866 and it contains MAC address. Similarly, this bridge 327865. So for all the bridges, it contains the priority plus MAC address. So bridge ID it is nothing but combination of priority and MAC address. So here theoretically we have given all the MAC address and the priority address. But if you take in the NetSim, it is the random simulations by the systems. Even all the priorities, all these things are the random simulation by the respective systems. But only thing to differentiate which one is the respective the root bridge, we have to give a priority for the root bridge. For example, in this problem we see here 327865 it is the lowest priority. So it contains two. Either this bridge it is a root bridge or this is the respective the root bridge. So similarly, we have to give the respective the priority for only that the respective the root bridge. So so for that only we are going to give the respective the priority for root bridge. Remaining priorities it is a common. So for example. So this document you can refer. So the document you can refer. So in this problem, I am going to assign maybe B2 with the lowest priority. That means these two should select as the respective the root bridge. Let us consider B2 priority 1 plus MAC address. So B1, let us consider some other priorities. You can give any priorities. For example, in the problem, if you are giving us assume priority as 2 plus MAC address. B3, assume priority 2 plus MAC address. B4, assume priority as 3 plus MAC address. So we may give like this. We may give the priority for the each and every bridge. Priority it may be 1 or it may be 2 or it may be 3, whatever things will give as a priority for the each and every bridge. Then MAC address it is nothing but the random generated by the NetSim itself. So similarly, then next L1, L3, L5 it is in gigabit Ethernet. L2, L4 it is in fast Ethernet. You know the cost for the fast Ethernet and you know the cost for the gigabit Ethernet. So you have to assume the cost also. So this is an actual the problem. I am going to create the respective the diagram that is that net configuration, that is LAN configuration using the NetSim. Then I am going to run this with all the specifications. Then I am observing whether I am getting the respective spanning tree or not. Spanning tree or not. So we may give any circuit like this. Then we will give the priority plus the respective the MAC address. MAC address it is generated by the systems. So we will give priority. For example, for the B2 priority is 1. For the B1 priority is 2. For B3 priority is 2. For B4 priority is 3. So we will give the priority. MAC address you will get it from the NetSim. You will get it from NetSim. So this is a problem. So now we have to compute the respective the root bridge, root port, destinate bridge and port, then block ports to form a spanning tree algorithm to form a spanning tree. So the same thing we will simulate using NetSim. So before that we will analyze, we will see the respective the document. So we will give like this: analyze and compute the spanning tree of the extended LAN given below. For the following bridge LAN, assume that LAN 135 or gigabit Ethernet cost is 4. As per NetSim, the cost is 4. In NetSim, it will have only two costs, either 4 or 19. If it is gigabit, its cost is 4. Fast Ethernet its cost is 19 in NetSim. The rest are fast Ethernets. So bridges are labeled with B1, B2, B3. Use the LAN cost to determine the least cost. So we will do the problem like this. We see here, this is the actual task, but today's class I will do the sample task. So next class you can do the actual task. You see here, in for all the bridges, we are given priorities. We are given the priorities. For this bridge, priority is 1 plus MAC address. For remaining bridges, priority is 5 plus MAC address. So the assessment rubrics for spanning tree, aim on theory 5 marks, that manual calculations. After configuring all these things in the NetSim, you have to note down the respective MAC address from the NetSim. Then you have to calculate the all the spanning tree like the root port, destination bridge and port, block ports manually. Then you have to cross check with the simulation. So manual calculation it contains 10 marks. Environment creation, the block diagram using NetSim it is 20 marks. That final spanning results what you are going to get it from the NetSim that carries 10 marks. Then inference it is at 5 marks. So totally 50 marks. So theory you can write the theory about spanning tree. After simulating all these things, after simulating this in a respective the NetSim, you have to note down the respective the port address for the each bridge. Then you have to note down the port address with respect to LAN for the each thing. Then from this we can be able to do the manual calculations. So kindly log into NetSim. Just we will create the simulation environment for this task. This is our actual task. So this is our the today's task. So I will create this in a NetSim. Then we will analyze. So go to simulation. Kindly open NetSim. Go to simulation. New internet works. Here there is no bridge. Switch will be the bridge. As per our task, as per our the sample task. So B1, B2, B3, B4. So totally four bridges. So select switch and paste 4 times. For an easy analysis, just rename all the switches the B1, B2, B3, B4 as per our diagram. So this is B1 as per our diagram. Kindly rename as B1, B2, B3, B4 as per our diagram. So go to switch A, right click, properties. Yeah, you have to establish the connections. First we will establish the connection, then we will go for renaming all these things. Similarly, we have to connect how many LANs? L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. Totally 5 LANs. So in the NetSim, there won't be separate LAN. We are going to configure switch as the LAN. Kindly remember, There is no separate bridge in the NetSim. We are going to configure switch as the bridge. Similarly, there is no separate the device for the LAN. We are going to configure switch as the LAN. So we need totally 5 LAN. So L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. So I am going to insert 5 switches. This is L1, L2, L3, L4, then L5. Now, as per the diagram, I am going to connect. I am going to connect. As per diagram, I am going to connect it. I am going to connect as per the given diagram. So, go to link, select wired link. As per the given diagram, I am going to connect it. This is as per given. Escape. Now you can rename. Rename. Right click switch A, go to the properties, select global properties. You can rename as bridge 1. So B1. Accept. You see here now name has been renamed as B1. Then switch B properties, global properties, rename it as B2. Accept. Then similarly, switch C, it is a B3 global properties, rename device name B3. Accept. Then right click switch D, properties, select global properties, on the device name, rename it as B4. Now if you see here, I have renamed all the switches B1, B2, B3, B4, that is a 4 bridge. Next, I have to rename bridge as the LAN. So L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. I'm going to rename as L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. So switch E, this is nothing but LAN 1. So properties, global properties, I'm going to rename this as LAN 1. This is LAN 1. Then switch F, right click, properties, select global properties, device name, rename it as LAN 2. Rename it as LAN 2. Accept. Then switch G, this is LAN 3 as per diagram, right click properties, select global properties, in the device name, just rename it as LAN 3. Rename it as LAN 3. Now switch H, right click properties, global properties, device name, just rename it as LAN 4. Accept. Then switch I, properties, global properties, rename it as LAN 5. Now, as per the given diagram, I have created the network using bridges and the LANs. Any doubt up to this? Shall we proceed? Okay. So next we have to connect this node. So node 1, node 2, node 3. Node 1 at L1, node 2 at L3, node 3 at L2. So select node, wired node. So L1, that is node 1 at L1, node 2 at L3, node 3 at L4. Just connect it. Select wired link. Connect between LAN 1 to wire node, LAN 3 to wire node B. LAN 2 to wire nodes. SK. Now, if you see here, I have created the network. So next step, I have to assign the priorities. Assign the priorities because as per the given diagram, the priority for B2 it is 1, priority for B1 it is 2, priority for B3 it is 2, then priority for the B4 it is 3. So I am going to assign priority. Then I am note downing the respective address. That means for each and every bridge, I am going to assign priorities. I am going to note down MAC address. Port ID it is nothing but priority plus MAC address. Then how will you select the bridge ID? Because depending upon the bridge ID only, it will select the respective the root port for each bridge as well as designated bridge port. So the bridge ID it is nothing but lowest port ID. If you see here, for example, suppose in a bridge 1 B1, totally there are 3 ports. So node on priority, it is common to the particular bridge. The node on MAC address. Then port ID is nothing but priority and MAC address. Note down 3 port IDs. Among 3, which contains the lowest value, that is nothing but the respective the bridge ID. Because we need the bridge ID, port ID to identify the root port as well as the designated bridge port in the forthcoming steps. So the first I am going to assign the priority for each and everything. As per given diagram, the priority for B2 is 1, B1, B3 is 2, so B4 it is nothing but 3. Go to diagram, select B2, right click, properties. It contains 3 interface. One is B2 to L1, next is B2 to LAN 5, then B2 to LAN 2. So priority you should change the priority in all the interface. Select interface 1 Ethernet, switch priority. Kindly see here, switch priority. Default it is 1, so no need for changing anything. Interface 2, switch priority 1. Interface 3, switch priority the respective 1, switch priority 1. So you have to note down all these things in the table. For example, so interface 1 Ethernet for the B2 priority is 1. What is the MAC address? If you see here in the above 76D106. Only it is required to note down first 4 hexadecimal bits. No need for note downing entire value. Only note down the first 4 hexadecimal bits. That is more than sufficient to calculate to proceed further. So for the B2 at the respective interface on Ethernet that is which is connected to LAN 1. You see here connected to LAN 1. So port is it is connected to LAN 1. Priority is 1. MAC address 76D1. So for B1, so port which is connected to LAN 1. What is priority? It is 1. What is the MAC address? 76D1. You see here 76D1. So 76D1. So what is the port ID? Priority and MAC. So 176D1. This is nothing but an port ID, that is a priority and MAC. Similarly, I am going to the diagram. Interface to Ethernet I am clicking, which is connected to LAN 2. Priority is 1. MAC address is FE68, which is connected to LAN 2, Sorry, this is B2. So priority is 1. So MAC address FE68, So port ID 1, 68. FE68. Then similarly for interface 3 Ethernet, which is connected to the LAN 5, we see here connected to LAN 5, priority is 1, MAC address 6060. So connected to LAN 5, priority is 1, MAC address 6060. So the port ID combination of priority plus MAC. So 16D60. So we have filled the table for the B2 bridge 2. If you see here, what is bridge ID? It contains the lowest port ID. Which one is lowest? So first, which is correct LAN 1, it is 176, 1FE, 160. Automatically, so 160, it is the lowest value. So this is nothing but the bridge ID for an B2. Bridge ID for an the B2. So any doubt? Up to this, any doubt? Hello?
Sir, if MAC address only two are letters with starting and other is number starting, which will be the priority MAC address, sir?
Priorities we will assume as 1, 2 like that. We were asking about the port ID.
MAC address, sir. In MAC address, 76. First two are with letters starting, and next third one is the number starting. So
Okay.
which one will be the MAC address priority?
Your question is, like this. For LAN 1, instead of 76, if you are starting with AB, you are asking like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Suppose, for example, here it is starting as AB means you can give like AB 76. Suppose if it is starting like this, the port ID is nothing but 1AB76 here.
Yes, sir. Then priority will be 6D or will be MAC address AB?
Priority.
Lowest,
One. This is priority.
Lowest ID will be.
Oh, okay. For example, let us consider instead of 76D1, MAC address is AB76. Then automatically, what is the port ID? 1AB76. This is port ID. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now this won't be here. Only 1AB86, 1FE68, 16060. As per hexadecimal, you know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then A, B, C, D, E. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. So according to hexadecimal, we have to do.
This is hexadecimal value.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is working purely based on hexadecimal value. So based on hexadecimal things, we can choose it the lowest value. So this is for B2. Similarly, I am going to write it for the remaining values. For B1, as per given diagram, the priority for B1 it is 2. Priority for B1 it is 2. So right click B1, properties. It contains 3 interface. Click interface 1, change the priority as 2. Now note down the same thing. So LAN 1 priority is 2, MAC address DFC0. The same thing for next B1, for next B1. So connected to LAN 1, port is LAN 1, which is connected to LAN 1. Priority is to TF60. First, kindly note first 4 hexadecimal bits, TF60. So now it is connected to LAN 1, priority is to TF60. So TF60. Then automatically port ID is to DFC0. Then similarly for next interface to Ethernet, connect to LAN 4, change the priority as 2. So LAN 4 to MAC address 77A6. LAN 4 to 77A6. So LAN 4 to 77A6. So the port ID 277A6. Similarly, for next interface, connected to LAN 5, change the priority as 2. So LAN 5 to F6E5. LAN 5 to F6E5. So LAN 5 to F6E5. F6E5, yeah. Then the respective port ID to F6E5. So you are going to select bridge ID, which is the lowest port ID. If you see here 2D 272F, automatically you know 27 it is the lowest. 277 is the lowest the port ID. So this is the respective the bridge ID. Then similarly for the next one, accept. Then as per the diagram, go to B3, priorities 2. Go to B3, right click properties, priority 2. Click interface on Ethernet, priority is 2.
Sir, priority 3, right?
Yeah, actually as per given diagram, we are giving as 2. B3 2, B4 3. Yes.
B1 is also priority 2.
Then?
Sir, B1, bridge 1 is also priority 2,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. B1 is also priority 2. Because bridge ID is nothing but combination of priority plus the respective the MAC address. Automatically, you know, you will get a different bridge ID. That's the reason to understand that, to make you understand, I am giving same priority. But once you complete it, then you can understand that if you are giving same priority, also bridge ID will differ.
Okay,
That we will see. Yeah. So priority it is 2. So LAN 3 priority 2. This is F403. LAN 3. So LAN 3 priority 2. So F403. So F403. So 2F403. So this is for P3. Then similarly, interface to Ethernet, priority 2, which is connect LAN 4. So LAN 4, priority 2, D1EC. LAN 4 to D1EC. So LAN 4 to D1EC. Now the port ID to D1EC. Then similarly for next interface Ethernet, change as priority as to LAN 5 to D5FA. LAN 5 to D5FA. So the port ID to D5FA. Which one is lowest? 2F, 2D. So 2D is lowest. Then we are going to the third hexadecimal. to D1 to D5. So to D1, this is nothing but the lowest bridge ID. Now this is the bridge ID. So if we see here, for both B1, B3, we have selected priority is 2, but due to the difference in the MAC address, the bridge ID is different for B1, B3, even though we have selected priority as 2. But bridge ID, it differs. This is due to the different MAC address which is generated by the NetSIM virtually. If priority is same also, depending upon the MAC address, automatically bridge ID will vary. Okay, any doubt here? Similarly, next for B4. As per given diagram, B4 we are giving priority as 3. All these priority we will give in the questions. For B4, priority is we will give as a 3. So go to diagram. So I accept. So right click B4, properties, interface 1, change the priority as 3. So port which is connected to LAN 2. So LAN 2 3 2C0D. So LAN 2 3. So LAN 2 3. So respective the MAC address 2C0D. So 2C0D. Then port ID, it is the priority and the MAC. So 32C0D. Then for the next interface to Ethernet, connected to LAN 3. So port is connected to LAN 3. Priority change it as 3. So LAN 3 3 BC2E. MAC address BC2E. LAN 3 3 BC2E. So LAN 3 3 BC2. So port ID 3 BC2. Similarly for next interface 3 Ethernet, change the priority as 3, which is connected to LAN 5. See here, which is connected to LAN 5. So LAN 5 336 BF. LAN 5 336 BF. LAN 5 336 BF. So now if we see here 336 BF. So which is lowest? 3 to 0 C0D is the lowest. So this is the lowest. Now this is the bridge ID for the B4. So first you have to calculate the respective the bridge ID for each and every bridge by means of assuming a given priority, then MAC address it is randomly generated. Now from this bridge ID, what is the first step in spanning tree? You have to find the root bridge. Which one is root bridge? Which contains lowest bridge ID. Among these four, which one is lowest bridge ID? Among these four.
First one.
First one. So this is the lowest bridge ID. So automatically, if you see here, B2, it is the root bridge. So root bridge. This is the manual calc. Root bridge. B2. This is the respective the address ID. This is the root bridge. Any doubt here? Similarly, you have to fill this table for all the LANs. Kindly, assume LAN, then you have to fill all the value for these tables. Then if you are filling this, you will get a port ID for each and everything. So by means of using this switch ID, Using the different port ID, you can be able to find out root bridge, root port, destination bridge and port as per the procedure.
Sir,
Yeah.
what is priority for LAN cable, sir?
That should be higher than all the bridges. The reason is in NetSim, we have configured the switch as the bridge, switch as the LAN.
Yes, sir.
Always the priority of all the LAN that should be greater than the bridge. To avoid LAN may, suppose if you are giving lesser value, LAN may be configured as the bridge. To avoid that, always you are giving highest priority for LAN as compared with the bridge.
Okay, sir.
Now the same thing I am going to do it here. Then kindly you can note down the values. So right click LAN properties. So I'm changing the bridge ID. It may be a 5 or 6 or 7. Let us consider I'm giving us 5. So for all the interface, I'm changing as 5. Accept. Similarly for LAN 2, you have to note down all the values in the second table. Maybe you can give the common priority IDs also for all the LAN, since depending upon the respective the MAC address, the port ID will differ. Accept. So now I am going to given priority for all the LAN. So the priority of the LAN that should be greater than the priority of the bridge. Now I have given priority for all the LAN as 5. So you have to fill the second table, that is for LAN 1, port, priority, MAC address, then port address, then that you have to fill for the LAN 2. Okay. Now I have configured all the priorities. The next step, you have to assign the value. Gigabit means cost is 4, fast Ethernet means cost is 19. For given this problem, L1, L3, L5 are gigabits. L2, L4 are fast. So gigabit means cost is 4, fast means cost is 19. So L1, L2, L5 gigabit. So the cost is 4. So go here, right click LAN 1. So the LAN cost is nothing but linking cost. LAN cost is nothing but linking cost. Right click LAN 1, properties, select interface on Ethernet. If you see here, speed Mbps. If it is 100, cost is 19. If you are selecting as 1000, cost is 4. Kindly see here, you have to change the value here. If you are selecting speed as 100, Ethernet speed, then automatically cost will be coming as 19. If you are selecting as 1000, cost is 4. As per given these things, L1, L3, L5 gigabit Ethernet, so cost is 4. I am selecting speed as 1000 Mbps, so cost is 4. Similarly, LAN cost is nothing but linking cost. You have to select the cost for all the link. Interface to Ethernet, 1004. Interface to Ethernet, 1004. Accept. Now, for the LAN 1, I have configured the cost as 4. Similarly, for LAN 3, right click properties, LAN 3, interface on Ethernet, speed select as 1000 Mbps, so cost is 4. Interface to Ethernet, select speed as 1000 Mbps, so cost is 4. Interface to Ethernet, select speed as 1000 Mbps, so cost is 4. Accept. Then for L5, as per given problem. So this is given in the problem. L1, L3, L5, it is in gigabit Ethernet. So L5, right click properties, select interface in Ethernet, Speed 1000 Mbps, so cost is 4. Interface to Ethernet 1000 Mbps, cost is 4. Interface to Ethernet 1000 Mbps, cost is 4. Interface 4 1000 Mbps, cost is 4. Accept. Now, as per given diagram, as per the given priority, as per given LAN cost, I have configured entire network. So next step, to run this, we have to define the applications. To run this, we have to define the application. Click application, just paste it. Right click application. Since you are having 3 nodes, you can maybe define 2 applications, 3 applications. Right click properties, application 1. So application type, all these things you can leave as it is. You can leave as it is. Default value. Source ID, so 10. Destination 11. Add application, so 11 to 12. Add applications 12 to 10. Accept. So this application also we will give. If you see this example, applications given S1 to S2, S2 to S3, S3 to S1. We will give this application also. We will give the application also. That is a transmission also we will give. So if you see here, so all these things are over. Now I am going to run the simulations. Run the simulations. You can select 10 seconds for the quick simulation. Okay. You see here, you can see the application metrics, whether all the path is working correctly or not. But no need for note downing application metrics, just to cross check. If you see your application metrics, so in all the paths, all the applications, I am receiving throughput. So it is working perfectly. To view the spanning tree, even in the theory exam we get asked, draw the spanning tree after computing root bridge, root port, destination bridge and port, block ports. You have to mark all these things in a diagram. Then you have to draw the spanning tree. So to see the spanning tree in the same page, if you come on the bottom side, one icon is there, view spanning tree, just click it. Yeah. You see here, all these block color, it is in block ports. This is the simulated one. We are going to cross check this with the manual calculations, because in the diagram, we are note downing all the bridge ID, then we are note downing all the port ID for each and every LAN. Then based on that, we are going to calculate manually a root port, destinate port and block ports. Then we are going to cross check. For example, we are getting 4 block ports. The same thing we are going to cross check. Yeah, whether we are getting same thing. Yeah, we are getting the 4 block ports. If both are same, then your simulation is perfect. This is nothing but a spanning tree out. Any doubt? All these block lines indicates the block ports. That is, in a B1 it contains 1 block ports, B3 it contains 1 block ports, B4 contains 2 block ports.
Sir, I'm getting a different answer, sir.
For the same.
Yes, sir. For me, the connection between LAN 1 and B1 is showing blocked. Everything else is same, but connection between LAN 1 and B1 is showing
How
as
many
blocked.
block ports we are getting?
4 only, sir.
So instead of which block ports you are getting?
Instead of B1 to LAN 5, I'm getting LAN 1 to B1, sir.
Okay. That we have to check the priority values. You check the priority value for B1, L1, L5. Because priority as well as the respective cost, we have to change in all the paths. You kindly cross check.
Okay, sir.
Sir, for bridges and LAN priority, we have assigned, right, sir?
You will give in the problem. For example, in the task here we are giving. We see here priority is given as 5, 5, 5, 1, 5, 5, 5 for all the bridges. We will give the priorities. But only thing you should keep in the mind, you should assume priority for LAN that should be greater than the priority of the bridges. That is only thing you should keep in the mind. For the priority for bridges, we will give in the problem. The same thing you have to assign in your the NetSim. You have to assign the same priority in the NetSim. Any doubt?
Yes, sorry, sir. Priority which I assigned was wrong for one LAN.
Yeah. That's why you have to go step by step. First, you connect all these things, then rename all the switches, bridges B1, B2, B3, B4, then rename as L1, L2, L3, L4, L5 like that. The next step, assign the priority for bridges. Then note down the port, priority, MAC address for each and every bridge. Then go to LAN, then assign the priority for all the link which is connected to particular LAN, then note down. Then next step, based on the given types of LAN, whether it is in gigabit or fast, then change the cost in all the path for a particular LAN. If you are doing step by step, definitely without any mistake, I think you can be able to proceed. Now you are getting same answer, I think one guy told you are getting different. Now you are getting same answer.
Yes, I got same answer.
Yeah. This is very, very simple. But you know how carefully with the step by step, if you are processing, you will get 100% perfect answer without any mistake. So maybe you can try this as a sample task during your free time. The next class, we will do our actual task. The same type, the same procedure, you have to repeat for the actual task.